That's apple juice with a little foam on top. That's how I like my apple juice. Hello, how are you? Now that the Micro Four Thirds world is all aflutter with the announcement of the GH6 and the fact that this system is alive and well, it's reinvigorated me to make videos about my trusty GH5, and I made a video. It's the most popular one on my channel, and that's not saying a ton because I'm not very popular, but a lot of people have watched this video as it's about 6 reasons to buy a GH5 over an A7S III. Now, of course, an A7S III is one of the best video cameras you can possibly buy, but it is very expensive and it has a few features missing that the GH5 does have. It has some features the GH5 doesn't have, but for someone like me, there are some features that this thing has that I don't want to give up, and this is one of those features. This is a fun one. A lot of people were asking about this from the last video, the 4K live crop. What it is basically you cut into your 4K footage in camera and you output it to 1080p so you can crop and zoom around, but all in camera. Of course, you can do this in post with any 4K footage. If you're going to a 1080p timeline, you have room to cut and zoom and pan, which is one of the reasons, by the way, I would like to see 8K. A lot of people, they poo-poo the 8K, they say you don't need it, but I like the idea of being able to do the 4K live crop, but in 8K live crop, so I could crop and zoom and pan if I'm doing interviews, things like that, make it more dynamic. Anyway, I digress. What I'm talking about right now is the current lineup. The GH5 has it, and the GH5ii will have it as well, and I'm hoping they keep it in the GH6. I'm sure they will. Maybe they'll do 5.7K crop in the GH6. Wouldn't that be exciting? Maybe you bring it down to a 4K timeline. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. What we have right now is this feature which is more fun to have in camera. When you do it in post, it takes some work. I like to know that I have the shot right away. Now, in case you don't own a GH5 or you've never actually used this feature, I'll show you exactly how to do it. I'll record it on my Ninja 5 recorder so you can see the menus while I'm doing it. So what you want to do is just go into menu. It's the second page of the first menu item in the video camera, and it says 4K live crop. You click on that and you can choose between a 20-second and a 40-second live crop. And don't forget, it's not just panning that you can do, but you can also change the size of the box so you can pan and zoom at the same time. Now you have two options. You can choose the 20-second live crop or the 40-second live crop. I find the 40-second is very good when you're doing product demonstrations and you want to get a close-up on something. It's a subtle, slow move and gives you a lot of time to do some voiceover over what you're talking about. I like that one. Now, if there's one thing I would change about this, I wish you could change the duration and the speed of the panning and zooming. Hopefully in the GH6 they will give you this option, because right now you're stuck with the 20 seconds or the 40 seconds. And for me, I've been able to work with that. You can speed it up and slow it down in post, but it doesn't look quite as smooth as if you leave it at the original time. So I would like to be able to control those settings, but for now, this is a really fun thing to do, and something that you have captured in camera, so when you go home in post, it's gonna look right out of the camera. So that's it. It's just a simple little video because some people were asking about this, and I figure why not, right? Now that we're all excited again about the Micro Four Thirds system, I'll do a little video on my GH5. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and all that jazz. We'll see you again soon, huh? All right now, bye-bye.